Okay, here's looking at you, kid. Good morning, Facebookers and YouTubers. Your friend Velma Hagar. I had something I really want to share today. It's a little poem. You know, my daughter, let me adjust that just a smidget. I don't want you seeing up my nose. My daughter loves this poem. You know, we always thought of me as being the poet laureate because I memorized poems. I had so many poems that I memorized when I was younger, and I took such great pride in memorizing those poems. But there was one in particular that has stuck with me, and this morning I posted some of the words on my blog. And I suppose I should just recite the whole poem for you, and I think I will. I didn't plan on doing that. And I hope I remember the whole poem, but I'm going to go for it. Now listen closely because it's got this, this English type of wording, so sometimes you miss it. But I want you to grasp the meaning of this poem. I'm going to say it slowly because I want you to hear it, and I want you to really hear it. It's beautiful, and it has a great meaning behind it. I love, love, love the meaning. And I gave it to one of my friends this morning that was having a rough morning, and I gave it to him as an instruction for life, and it is an instruction for life. I don't know who the poet is. I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't. So here it goes. Let me go where'er I will. I hear a skyborn music still. It sounds from all things old, and it sounds from all things young. From all that is fair peals out a beautiful song. But it's not only in the rose, and it's not only in the bird, not only where the rainbow glows, nor in the song of women heard, but in the dark and meanest things, there always, always something sings. 'Tis not only in the stars alone, nor in the cups of budding flowers, nor in the redbreast's mellow tone, nor in the bow that smiles in showers, but in the mud and scum of things, there always, always something sings. And that, my friends, is what I want to talk about today. Did you hear that? In the mud and scum of things, there always, always something sings. Now, it's real easy for us to hear this song in the beauty of life. We can hear that. But when you can still hear a song when things are amuck in your life, when you can still see the beauty in the mud and the scum of life, when you choose, because remember, it's a choice. It's in the eye of the beholder. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I often concern myself with that word because my eyes are a little bit, they're not doing so well. But hey, look, I'm 77. And the rest of my body's doing pretty doggone good, right down to my hair. Yesterday, someone said to me, I went to the doctor and she said, "You have beautiful hair." And I went, "Oh," I love that. Because you know what? In the mud and scum of things, I do have good hair. I mean, this is not dyed. And it's curly and I don't have to do a lot to it. So you know what? That's how we have to look at things. So my eyes are a little troubled. But you know what? Hey, thank God I know the Lord. Thank God I can still see beauty in everything. I'm surrounded by it. I want you to stop. Stop whining and complaining about your life and what's wrong with your life. I want you to stop and think about what's right with your life. Remember that what you feed is what is going to grow and prosper. It's like if you had 2 tomato plants side by side, and one of them you watered and you fluffed up the soil and you fertilized it, and you took good care of it. You snipped off the dead leaves, and this one over here you just didn't give any attention to. Get that picture, because that's what happens. You know it's going to happen to the one. It's going to produce a beautiful harvest. What's going to happen to the other? It's going to die, probably die. And if it does live, it's not going to have a good harvest. So with that said, that is how your life goes. What you are watering, you are literally feeding it. When you communicate about things, you're feeding that. Be careful. Look at my hands. One of my friends I'm always, when I'm, it's Italian. What do you want? What do you want? A nice Italian woman. My hands do go. When I watch this, I can really see it. When I'm just talking, I don't notice it. But when I watch this, I'm going, holy moly, holy Toledo. Those hands are really talking, But, be careful what you're feeding. Your words feed it. Your actions feed it. What you say, you look over there and you say, okay, when I look over there, I go, gosh, I could use those cupboards, could use a little coat of paint, but gosh, that's got beautiful, beautiful insets with that glass. You can see what you choose to see. Choose to see beauty in the mud and the scum of things. Choose to see beauty in the dark and meanest things. Choose to see beauty in your children, in your husband, in your friends, in your home. Choose to see beauty. It's everywhere, but you have to choose it. That was a little bit dramatic, wasn't it? My coffee's so good. My Italian roast. This cup says, escape the ordinary. My granddaughter, Hannah Mills, gave me that at Christmas time. And, I've really enjoyed it. I love cups, by the way, And it's almost like the coffee tastes better if it's in a good cup. I'm so funny. When I go somewhere, I'll go, I want a nice porcelain cup. I don't want styrofoam. I don't want paper. I want to use the best china. And you should too. Don't save that stuff. You'll die and then your kids will use it. And you know who I really see the beauty in? Check this little dude out. Now this is my guy. I'm telling you, he provides so much sweetness in my life. I just love him. Look at this guy. Are we a pair? And he's exhausted because he doesn't usually lay this still. Look at, he wants to just go for a little snoozer in my arms. He's laying by my side right here, having a snoozer. If you don't have a dog, you need to get one. Okay, you guys, you're doing pretty good. I'm up over 200 subscribers. I mean, that isn't a whole lot, but for me, I'm thrilled. It took me a long time to get 100. You don't get your own channel till you get 100. So I have my own channel, and now I've doubled the amount. I don't know, I'm getting big time around here. You guys are doing good. And some of my videos get, I'll get 500, 600, 700 views. So even though they don't subscribe, they're still looking at them. And I have had a couple that have up in the thousands. That thrills me. But usually they got Guido on the front or the name Sammy Hagar. Okay, you guys, buy my book, Hidden Treasures in Secret Places. And for Christmas, I will send out a few if you want me to send autographed. They make beautiful gifts. They really do. Everybody that has them loves them. I have so many 5-star ratings. I'm just delighted. So if you want my book, private message me and I can autograph it and send it out to you, or you can get it on Amazon, whichever you prefer. Okay, my friends, until next time. This is Velma Hagar bidding you a blessed day. Bye.